Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Exciting day today because, as promised, I do have a new team for you guys, which we will get into in just a second. So our first match with the team today is going to be against Sticky, another random person offline. And there you can see the new team. Only two of these Pokemon are actually ones that I've never used before. Those are going to be the Bellossom and the Lucario. The rest are Pokemon that I've used in previous games, and those are the Mudsdale, the Jellicent, the Charizard, and the type Null. So this is actually my first team here on Sword and Shield that I don't have any new Gen 8 Pokemon on. But I am really excited actually to use some of these old favorites again. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what the opponent is using. All right, so looks to be a pretty interesting team, pretty strong for the most part there. So what do I want to lead with here is the question. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Mudsdale. Not a whole lot of time to make a choice here, but that should be okay. See how that works out. So there he is, and it looks like he's going to lead with the Mimikyu. Okay. And there's the Mudsdale. So this is not bad since I am max physical defense. So I think right out of the gate, I just have to break the decoy. So I'm just going to hit him up with a move. He's actually going to Shadow Ball. Okay, so that's unexpected. He's either mix or special. So that's not going to do a whole lot of damage, but it does trip my stamina to increase my defense. And I'm going to Earthquake him, which is going to go ahead and break the decoy. And then he's going to take some HP from that. So I guess no reason not to just go for it again. Maybe I can take him out with another one. So that is what I'm going to do. And he's going to go for another Shadow Ball here. So definitely interesting set. Not going to do a ton of damage. He does get the special defense drop though. But my stamina is just going to increase my physical defense here for good old Mr. Ed. Gonna hit him with that Earthquake in return, and that is going to be able to take him out from that range. Max attack as well. So that's going to be it for the Mimikyu. That's going to drop him down to 5 Pokemon. So that is pretty nice. So we'll see what he wants to bring in. It looks like it's going to be the Gyarados. Okay. And he is going to get the Intimidate to lower my attack. So I don't really want to stay in on this thing. I mean, I don't want to let him set up, but I don't really want to stay in either. So that's kind of a weird situation. But with the attack drop, I think I kind of have to switch out. So that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to switch into the Jellicent. In anticipation of a water move or maybe a setup move. So there it is, and he is going to go for the waterfall, so not going to hit me thanks to the water absorb. And then just going to play it safe with a Shadow Ball here, I think. As he is packing the Crunch, which I figured he might. That is going to take me down by about 2/3, which is quite a bit. I'm going to hit him up with the Shadow Ball in return. And that's going to take him down by about 1/3, so not great. And then I'm going to regain some HP with the leftovers. So I think I'm going to switch, I think at this point, back into the Mudsdale, predicting another one of those crunches. So there it is, and he is going to go for the crunch once again. So not going to do too much damage to me. It is going to activate my stamina to increase my defense. And then he is going to be taking some Rocky Helmet damage, which is what I was hoping for. So now that I don't have the attack drop, I should hopefully be able to take him out. Hopefully I can survive after the defense boost to Waterfall, and I can with 16 HP in the red. That's pretty awesome. Gonna activate my stamina again to increase my defense, not that it matters. He's gonna take more Rocky Helmet damage there, and he flinches me. Well, that sucks. Alright. Well, that is unfortunate. So the plan was working perfectly, but you know, then that happens, so that sucks. But he's gonna go for another crunch, I guess, just in case I decide to double. But I actually do survive that. Okay, awesome. Gonna take the Rocky Helmet damage, and thanks to all those stamina boosts. Wow, that was unexpected. Okay, so then after the Rocky Helmet damage plus the Rock Slide is gonna take the Gyarados out. So that is an awesome roller coaster of events right there. That's going to knock him down to 5 Pokemon. So Mudsdale hanging on there. So that worked out better than I had hoped. So now he's going to send in a, I believe, Fracture. That's you don't see very often for sure. Probably going to outspeed me, I would imagine. Yeah, he's just going to Outrage. So yeah, so that's just going to finish me off at that point. But he is going to take the Rocky Helmet damage on the way out, so that's nice. And that is going to knock me down to 5 Pokemon as well. So, unfortunately, I don't have a Fairy type to take advantage of the fact that he is locked into Outrage, but I do have good old Anubis, the God of the Dead, aka the Lucario, which does resist it, so just going to come in with that. And just going to hit him up with a Meteor. Actually, we'll go Close Combat for maximum damage. So just going to hit him with that Close Combat and just ensure the KO in case he's Eviolate or something. So I get the crit there. I don't think that mattered. That is going to cut my defenses, but definitely worth it just to get rid of this thing. That's going to drop him down to 4 Pokemon as I do take some Life Orb damage. So we'll see what he wants to do next. So he's going to come in with his own Lucario. Okay, so actually, I don't, since I have those defense drop, I don't really want to risk losing the speed tie here. So, I think I'm just going to go ahead and come in with the Jellicent actually as fodder pretty much, although I do have a resistance and or immunity to both of his stab moves, so we'll see what he does, and hopefully he goes for the fighting move, but he is actually going to Dynamax first and foremost, so that's not great. So there is the Dynamax Lucario. And he's going to go for the Max Quake, actually. Okay. So that's interesting. And I am going to actually survive that in the red with 8 HP, so that leaves me to believe he might actually be special, since I am specially defensive rather than physically. But he does get that special defense increase, as I do get some HP back from the leftovers. Not really going to matter, though. At this point, I can't take another attack, and he's probably just going to outspeed me anyway, so just going to click recover, even though not really going to matter. He's going to go for another Max Quake. That will definitely finish me off from that range and give him another special defense increase in the process, so that's not great. So that will drop me down to 4 Pokemon as well. So what do I want to come in with here? I think I'm gonna come in with the Charizard and hope that he doesn't really have any good moves for me. So, do I want a Dynamax? Gigantamax, I should say, since I do have the special Gigantamax form. And you know what? I think I do. And we're just gonna go for that G-Max Wildfire. Why not? So there it is. Here it comes, the Gigantamax Charizard ready to go. And I am going to outspeed him, which is nice. Hit him with that G-Max Wildfire. And that is not quite enough, actually, to take him out, which is unfortunate. He is going to get surrounded by the Wild Flames as he goes for the Max Knuckle here. Not going to do much of anything to me. And then he does get that attack increase, though. And then he is actually going to go down to the G-Max Wildfire damage, which is what I kind of figured, so that's pretty awesome. So that is definitely going to be great to get rid of that thing and drop him down to 2 Pokemon. So then he is going to go ahead and come in with the Tyranitar. Okay, he's going to get the Sandstream to set the Sandstorm up, but that is okay. I am packing a little something for this, so going to hit him up with that Max Knuckle off the Focus Blast. So I definitely outspeed this thing. We'll see if it's going to be enough. It is X4, and it is going to be enough to just obliterate this thing, which is great. I do get an attack increase, which doesn't really matter, but that is going to be it for the Tyranitar. That's going to drop him down to just 1 Pokemon, as I do take some Sandstorm damage. And then he is going to go ahead and come in with his Charizard, which is actually his last Pokemon. So, going to go ahead and hit this thing with the Max Airstream as the best move I have. I am going to either outspeed it there or win the speed tie. And the Max Airstream actually not quite enough to one-shot kill this thing, although it does give me a speed increase, and he's actually going to go for a Fly. Okay, so that's interesting to try and burn my Gigantamax turn, although actually I guess it doesn't matter because he's just going to go down to the sand damage there anyway, so that is going to be game, actually. So there you go. I'm going to get the win there, 4-0 against Sticky, but that was a pretty interesting match, I thought. So lead card and quit. So that's it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.